What's up, everybody? Welcome to this segment I would like to call First Impressions. It's where I take a game or a controller or some type of accessory and kind of fiddle around with it, mess around with it for about a day or so, and I kind of give you what my first impressions are. So today we are going to be talking about the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Gamecube controller. I just recently picked this up and I got it on the cheap. If y'all watch my Hunting Them Games videos, y'all know I don't like to pay retail. So I got it for the cheap, and I'll probably be talking about that in my most recent episode of Hunting Them Games. But for now, we're talking about first impressions. So make sure you like and subscribe and do all that kind of stuff right now before we get started. And I'll be right back. All right, let's get into it. Here it is. I'm gonna unbox it real quick. Gonna just rip it open. I'm not used to these kind of boxes. Usually they got the little plastic. Jeez, there's no way this is gonna be pretty afterwards. Look at that. Is there a way to open these without just destroying the box? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so I've got a lot of experience with the GameCube controllers, so immediately I'm going to kind of just click around on this thing and let's see how it feels, and then I'll compare it to one of my GameCube controllers I've had for a while. Ooh. Yeah, I like that design. It does not say Nintendo, like most Nintendo controllers. It just has that really sleek, nice Smash Brothers emblem. Feels good. I'll have to feel the triggers on the regular GameCube controller in a second. See how it feels. It all feels really, really good. The D-pad is different. Immediately I can tell that. The D-pad is different. Let me grab my GameCube controller here. We'll just do a side by side. You see that? God, let's see. See, it's like small and the molding's a little different. It's a little bit sharper on the original GameCube controller. And the triggers, maybe it's because these are analog triggers and these are not. Like, you don't get any resistance on these triggers. It just depresses straight down into that. Here you can tell you're getting resistance, and it's kind of gauging until you hit that click. You don't get a big click. And that's because, as far as I know, these are analog triggers on the original GameCube controller. So that's one difference I feel right off the bat. I want to fiddle around with the with this D-pad. I'm gonna spend about a day just kind of messing around with this, and I'm gonna come back with my impressions of it. Very first impressions, it feels pretty great. The triggers do feel different, but I think that's just the nature of the beast. These are just digital. It's just taps. Y'all can hear the difference right there. These are a lot louder, but everything else feels really good. It has a really nice finish to it too. So $30. Of course, I didn't spend $30 on this. I got it for $23.99 because they were having a deal. Check my Twitter. You see that deal, okay? Every deal I find at retails, I always put it up on Twitter. But I'm going to play some games, try to get some footage of some GameCube games. It may not be great footage, but I'm going to get it. And then come back with my first impressions of this controller. All right, see y'all in a minute. Okay, but wait. Before I get into going and playing the games, look at this controller. Look how long it is. Oh my gosh. I think it's so long. It's ridiculous. This is the cord is ridiculously long compared to the original. Let me bust out this. So you got, I'm not going to measure it. I'll just Google it and I'll put it up here on the video. But here's the start of the cord. There's the controller. I don't know. What's that? 5 feet? Sure, why not? Now, in comparison, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate controller. It keeps going and going. I'm going to say that's like, I mean, at least an 8-9 foot controller. But like I said, I will Google it and I'll put it somewhere here or here or here. I might even put it right here and here. Who knows? All right, see y'all in a minute. All right, so it's been a day. I spent most of last night just playing a bunch of different games on the GameCube and then the GameCube compatible Wii games just to kind of test it all out, see how it felt. Of course, the first game I played is Smash Brothers, Brawl being my favorite, so that's the one that I played with the controller since that's the one that I'm most familiar with. It felt really good. I will say right off the bat, this thumbstick is definitely stiffer than the original GameCube. It does not feel exactly the same. It's just stiff, yeah. And I don't know if you can, I mean, even just flicking it, it's stiff, it goes right back to center. And you see how that kind of has a flick to it. I don't know if that's something that can be broken in. I'm not sure. It's immediately, you can tell the difference though. There's no doubt about it. The other major difference is going to be these. Like I talked about, when I unboxed it, it doesn't have that resistance. There's no resistance and then click. So I thought maybe they're not analog like the original, but they are. I went through and played Need for Speed Underground and kind of tested that out because I knew that was a pretty noticeable way to test the triggers, and it's definitely analog. It's just missing some component in there to make it feel like the original. Not sure what that is, so if you know what it is, hit me up in the comments, okay? And then the other thing that I noticed with this controller, which is great, is the rumble. Like, the rumble is super intense. It's really good rumble compared to the original GameCube controller. So I guess rumble technology has, advanced, and they put it in this controller. It's awesome. It feels really, really good. Other than that, I already talked about the D-pad. The D-pad feels great. All the face buttons, everything feels really good. I feel like this is the closest that we're going to get to the original GameCube controller being made by Nintendo. I know there's some third-party ones. I haven't tried those out, but this is pretty darn close. Triggers aside, I think that's my biggest complaint because I really love the way those triggers felt on the original GameCube. It honestly feels like you're not pushing anything in at all. There's not that graded resistance you get with the original. But yeah, it's really good. I put this thing, I think I played about 2.5, 3 hours just nonstop of different games. I used the D-pad on Mario Brothers for the Wii, the All-Stars edition, and I played basically through the entirety of that game with it. I played, of course, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, a few matches of that. It felt great, and it felt great to play that game again. I really missed that game. I don't care what you say, it's the best Smash Brothers game so far. We'll see if Ultimate's better. And then I played several GameCube games. What did I play? See, now I can't even remember. I don't know. I'll show it in the video. There'll be a clip of me playing, different games with some crappy off-screen footage. In 3, 2, 1. There'll be a clip of me playing, different games with some crappy off-screen footage. Yeah, and then I just played all around all kinds of different types of games to get a feel for it, and it felt great. Felt like I was playing on the GameCube, almost. I don't know how much I'm going to use this. Truth be told, I never really used the GameCube controllers for Brawl. I used the classic controllers. I used the gamepad and the Wii U Pro controller for Smash Brothers 4. So I don't know. This will probably be just something I buy out a novelty and that my friends can play with. But I probably have like 15 GameCube controllers. But look at that emblem. That's cool. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'll probably buy another one that's boxed for my collection because I'm a dork and that's just what I do. Anyways, yeah, it's good. Don't hesitate to buy it. If you can get it on a deal like I did for 24 bucks, definitely do that. But $30 is, I feel like, a great deal for a brand new controller, especially with an extra long cord and with that super intense rumble. It's awesome. Like, for real. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it. All right. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you did, hit the like or subscribe or hit that little bell ding dong thing so you get notified. Because I'm probably going to be doing this quite a bit more just when I get new products. So, and hit me up on Instagram. That's where I'm at. All right. Thanks.